Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Yin and Yang yoga class. As you know, Yin and Yang stand for white and black, they stand for female and male, they stand for active, and they stand for calm and nourishing. So what we will do today is to combine these two philosophies into one class, where we will do one more active, energizing pose, followed by a more calming, nourishing and relaxing pose. I hope you like this kind of class, and let's get started in a seated position. And we start with our first set of Yin and Yang poses, and this will be a breathing exercise. So first will be a more energizing breathing exercise and then a more calm breathing exercise. So bring your hands onto your knees, roll your shoulders back, make your spine long, relax your neck, your jaw and your tongue. And let's take one deep breath in and out first. And then let's start with our energizing breath of fire. For breath of fire, quickly exhale through your nose. Don't focus on the inhale, it will come automatically. Just focus on quick exhales through the nose. So it looks like this. And we get started. Close your eyes and start breath of fire. Inhale, hold the breath in, and exhale. Keep your eyes closed, and we continue with a more relaxing breath. And this will just be a deep and slow breathing. So breathe in through your nose, and slowly exhale. Inhale and exhale. Continue in your own pace. And slowly open your eyes. And we start with some movement. So bring your hands onto your ankles, and we start with a spinal flex. So inhale, puff the chest forward, really open the spine and bring your shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the spine and lean back a little bit. Inhale and exhale, and we do this quite quickly. You can close your eyes here. A few more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back to center. Bring your hands onto your knees again, and we start with our more gentle pose. Also to warm up the spine. This time we make big circles with the torso. So lean forward and then back. Over to the right side, to the front, to the left side and back. You can close your eyes here and just follow your breath. Inhale to come forward and exhale to come back. Then change direction, come over to the left side, to the front and to the right. Great. Really enjoy these movements. And come back to center, and we start really moving the whole body. So for our next active pose, we will start in a downward facing dog. So find your downward facing dog. Take a moment here to stretch out the hamstrings, bend one knee and then the other. Make sure that your hands really press down into the mat. And then press your sitting bones up high. Your heels don't need to touch the ground. It's more important that your chest reaches to the mat and that your sitting bones are reaching up high. Great. And from here we start our active pose. So inhale, come forward to a plank pose. Lift the right hand up, tap the left shoulder, back down, lift the left hand up, tap the right shoulder. And we come back to downward facing dog. Let's do this 4 more times. Come forward to plank, tap, tap, back to downward facing dog. 3 more. Forward to plank, tap, tap, back to downward facing dog. And plank, tap left, tap right, and back. Last one. You can do this. Forward to plank, tap, tap, and back to downward facing dog. Great job. Lower your knees down and relax to our yin pose. And this time it's child's pose. So let your sitting bones sink towards your heels. Bring your forehead down on a mat or on a bolster or a block, whatever feels good. Relax your arms to the front and then let go. Let go of any tension in your hips, any tension that you feel in your feet, any tension that you feel in your shoulders and in your back. Then let go of any tension in your neck and in your face. Relax your jaw and your tongue. Slowly press your palms back into the mat. Lift your head up, lift your hips up and come back to downward facing dog. Then look between your hands and step your right foot to the inside of the right hand and we come up to a high lunge. So find your stability here first. Your knees are on 2 different tracks. They are not in one line. bend the front knee and then slowly come up to a high lunge position. Maybe bring the hands onto your hips for a moment to square them to the front. Inhale, reach your arms up high and then cactus them out to the sides. Great. And we start our Yang pose again, so a more active pose. So with your inhale, extend the front leg, reach both of the arms up. Exhale, come back down. 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Extend and bend. Inhale up 1 more time. Shift all of your toes over to one side. Bring your hands onto your hips. Puff the chest up to the front and then relax down to a wide-legged forward bend. This is our Yin pose. There's no force involved here. You don't have to get into a certain position here. You don't have to bring your hands down on the mat. You can even grab opposite elbows here or grab your ankles, whatever feels good here. The important thing is that you let go. So let go of any tension that you feel in your back and in your head. It's very good to let the head hang heavy from time to time. Then slowly bring the torso up a little bit. Walk the hands to the back of the mat and turn all of your toes to the back. And we come to our high lunge to the back of the mat. So again, find your stability here first. And when you feel ready, then bring the torso up. Your back leg is extended. Your back heel is up. You are low in your front leg. Then reach the arms up high, bend them out to the side, and we start. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Extend and bend. Last one. Make yourself long, reach up and exhale, bend back down. Inhale, reach up 1 more time. All the toes go over to one side, hands to the hips. Inhale to make yourself long. Exhale and bend forward. Great. Close your eyes here and relax. Then slowly walk the hands to the front and step back to downward facing dog. We continue our journey through Yin and Yang with our next Yang pose, and this will be downward dog crunches. So let's start in a three-legged dog. Bring the right leg up to the ceiling. Make yourself long. Inhale to extend. Exhale, bring the right knee into the right chest, round the back. Bring the shoulders over your wrists. And we crunch. Inhale back and crunch. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Three-legged dog and knee to chest. Stay here for a moment, then bring the right knee down on the mat behind your right wrist. Extend the left leg behind you and we come to Pigeon Pose. So again, make your spine long here. You can bring a block or bolster under your right hip if this feels better. And then bring your head down on the mat, on your fists, or on a block or bolster, and relax here into this hip opening pose. And slowly come back up. Bring your hands down on the mat. Tuck your left toe and step back to downward facing dog. Let's do the same on the other side. So with your inhale, come to three-legged dog. Left leg goes up this time. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale and crunch. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Extend and bend. Reach the left leg up. Exhale, bring it into the chest. Stay here for a moment and then come down to your pigeon pose on the other side. Your left knee should be on the outer edge of your mat here. Your right leg is extended behind you. Open up the chest first and then slowly lower down as much as it feels good for you. If you want to stay up here, that's totally fine. Slowly bring the torso back up. We have one more set of poses. Come back to your downward dog first. And then bring your feet hip width apart and come forward to plank pose. And we do some side planks. So your feet are hip width apart and then let both of your heels fall over to the right side and lift the left hand up to come to side plank on one side and bring the hand back down, bring the heels up to center and bring the heels over to the left side and the right arm reaches up and come back to center and we repeat this on each side 4 times. So side plank on one side, keep the hips up high and push them to the front, back to center and side plank on the other side, back to center, reach the left hand up, bring it down and reach the right hand up, bring it down, 2 more on each side, you can do this. Don't forget about your hips, they should stay high and press to the front. Last one on this side. Come back to center. And last one on the other side. Back to center. Lower the knees down and lay down on your back for our last yin style pose, which will be Bananasana. So for Bananasana, we will bend into a banana. So come to one side of the mat, so really to the right edge of the mat, and lay down. Bring your arms over your head and grab opposite elbows, and then bring first both of your feet over to the left side, and then bring your head and your elbows and your arms over to the left side. That you are really this bent banana. Then close your eyes and focus on your breath. Then slowly bring your feet and your arms back to the right side. Bring your whole body over to the left. Arms go over the head first, and then bring both feet over to the right side. Bring your head and your elbows over to the right side, just as far as it feels good. So you should feel a really nice stretch on the left side of your torso. Close your eyes and start to go inward here. Slowly come back to center. Bring your arms next to your body. Spread your feet out wide and let your feet fall to the sides. Try to bring your shoulders away from your ears. Make your neck long here. And let's take one more deep breath in and out together. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Savasana. slowly start to bring some movement back into your body. Start to move your toes and your fingers. Then start to move your hands and your feet. And then stretch your arms over your head and roll to one side. And come up to a seated position on your mat. Cross your legs in front of you. Bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. I hope this class helped you to feel more balanced. And I see you next time on your mat. Namaste.